Morning all. So day 22 and it's exactly 8 o'clock. So 3 weeks today at 8 o'clock I started this journey, set off from John O'Groats with Dylan, and yeah, it's mad to think that exactly 3 weeks to the day I'm sitting here in Hereford just making a nice cup of coffee. The sun's out this morning, which is lovely, so just made a little washing line and airing some of my stuff out. But today's plan, like I said in the video yesterday, because I didn't have any place to camp at the last place, I ended up making the decision of running through it and heading down to Hereford. Got here a bit later last night, but yeah, I'm glad I made that decision because I've got this lovely spot at a rowing club, and so I shouldn't have been here until today or until this evening. So what I'm going to do today is just have a day around Hereford, see what conversations I can have, any sort of support I can gain, and then I think I'm seeing Dylan later, and then tomorrow I'll set off and head to Abergavenny before heading down to Bristol. So all on track, but yeah, can't believe it is day 22 and I've covered just under 600 miles. I think it's 586 miles in 3 weeks. So yeah, long journey, still got 9 days to go. Yeah. Let's see what today brings. Get a nice coffee down me and then make a plan. I'm just having a walk into the city, Hereford. Just had a nice relaxing morning. Just nice to have a coffee, sit in a chair, looking at the sun, feeling the heat. Yeah, I'm just popping down. I think the first stop, because it's one place I've never been, is the cathedral, and I know that they've got the SAS memorial there and the stained glass window, so just going to take that in for a bit, and then I think I'm going to treat myself and go and get a bit of breakfast. So what a lovely day it is. Let's see what interesting people we can meet today and what conversations we can get going. But I'm just going to show you the approach to the cathedral now. There it is. It's meant to be a fantastic building as well, so it'd be nice to see inside. What an amazing cathedral this is. And for a day like today, it's just perfect weather, and yeah, just really tranquil. Lovely way to start morning, and let's see what the rest of the day brings. So what an incredible way to start the morning. As I was saying, I walked down to the cathedral, and no sooner as I come into the cathedral, and obviously I wanted to respect this place and didn't want to just film without permission. So I spoke to the front of house team, and they put a call through, and I'd spoken to a lovely lady called Abby, who's the media manager here, and she's been absolutely fantastic. I mean, we've had such a deep and meaningful and caring conversation around PTSD itself and for our own experiences, but obviously she's given me permission to film in here. There's going to be certain bits that I won't be filming because obviously I want to respect stuff, but I'm going to be doing a little film inside the cathedral itself, but wasn't expecting it. Abby's just given me complimentary lunch, and I've just got, I don't know if you see it, when I say complimentary lunch, I've got quiche, potato, couscous, salad, coleslaw, and then got strawberry smoothie and passion fruit, so that's lovely. And on top of that, she's also given me complimentary entry into the media and library in the museum. So yeah, what amazing people. And this place, I wish you could see it in person. Obviously I try and give it justice on the camera, but especially around the memorial, the SAS memorial, and I'll show you on the screen the wording that's down there that is really relevant to what I'm doing, and it's a reminder to push me forward. But I'm gonna have this wonderful lunch now, and then show you around a bit of the cathedral. So what a lovely way to spend the morning, coming around the cathedral and just meeting some fantastic people. And it just goes to show that everyone is touched by trauma, by PTSD, by mental health, but also it doesn't define us. We're affected by it, but what I've seen today is there's so much strength in how we just carry on day to day, getting on with stuff and not letting our traumas or PTSD define us and turn them into a strength, really. I've just been round. If you do come to the cathedral in Hereford, I strongly recommend. I know that I was gifted a ticket, but the museum is such a lovely place, and the library there, it's just looking back at all the books that are still chained and in so much like order and pristine condition, but steeped in so much history. And then just behind me here is the Special Forces Memorial with a stained glass, and that message that I'll pop up on the screen again that really spoke to me, especially on my journey. But yeah, it's just an amazing place and so peaceful, and a nice way to spend this morning of me just resetting, getting to see people, just being in my own space and thinking about what I've achieved up to now in the journey that I've been on. But yeah, just feel relaxed and tranquil today, which is a nice place to be. That lunch as well was amazing. It's probably, I joked, said to Abby that it's probably the healthiest thing that I've eaten on this whole journey. But yeah, definitely feel fueled up. I'm ready to do the rest of the day before we start again tomorrow. But I'm just going to pop into the city centre now and just maybe have a coffee somewhere, have a few more conversations, and then head back to the campsite. Being good now. Orange juice and lemonade. So I'm just down in what's like, it reminds me of the lanes in Brighton that just ventured around, just walking around Hereford. And yeah, nice little lanes and just off the main high street. And I thought I'll come in, a bit sneaky really, the reason I've come in, not only to have a drink, but to charge some of my stuff up. And treating myself to a new microfiber towel, because my one, I think, could probably run faster than me now. It's, let's just say it needs a bit of a wash. So that one might be being disposed of, and I've got this, which is actually thinner and slightly lighter as well. So yeah, I'd be glad to use that. But again, I've been meeting some lovely people. Met a lovely gentleman in a shop that yeah, was really on board and was donated to the charity. And the guys behind the bar here are going to be following, and the manager of this shop, which I'll pop the photo on the screen, sports shop, they're like, I suppose, local round to this area, but he gave me his manager's discount in a way of supporting my challenge. So yeah, it's just great people like that again, just believing in what I'm doing. But I'm gonna have this drink, wait here, might have another one, and then probably have another slow stroll through the city, and then head back to the tent and just chill out for a bit. And then I know Dylan's coming down later, but probably look at the route for tomorrow, just make sure I've got it in my head of, exactly what roads I'm going on, and see whether this weather stays out for the whole bank holiday, which I believe it's meant to be. Yeah, I'm not going to say the famous words, it's too hot, because I've been moaning for the last week about the rain, or it feels like for the last 3 weeks about the rain. We'll see. Cheers. So what a fantastic morning and afternoon it's been, from visiting the cathedral and meeting all the team here and having lunch, to then popping into the lanes and just chatting to some fantastic people, even going into the pub and just meeting the landlord and landlady and just meeting the customers, and got some cash donations today, which is fantastic. And more importantly, people just getting behind what I'm doing and supporting and following the page, and really having their own stories and understanding about the real reason I'm doing it, to raise awareness and to get people talking. Today's been fantastic weather. It's only, 20 past 3 in the afternoon, and so I'm going to head back to the tent now and just chill out for a bit. But just been blown away by today. Hereford is, I think, out of all the places I've seen, every place has been fantastic and has got their own little story, but there's something special about Hereford and the people here. Considering it's a city, it doesn't feel like a city, it feels like a small village in a way. But yeah, another memory to add to my journey, and this, like many others, this keep me going, especially tomorrow and as I go through about the people that I've been meeting. Yeah, fantastic. I'm gonna link the all the bits and pieces that I've done today in the description, and especially with the cathedral, the pub, the people that have met, this lovely manager in the sports shop that supported me as well, and head back and maybe sit by the river for a bit, take in the sights and do a bit more reflection on today and get ready for tomorrow. So the end of day 22, and Dylan's just left. So we've done a bit of planning, ready for when he meets me again for the last leg, and he's restocked some of the stuff and taken some other stuff back. So yeah, but it was a nice evening, went out for something to eat, done a couple of other interviews and chatting to people. But today's been a bit different. Hopefully you find it or found it interesting. As I say, I've been blown away by the people I've met, and the day started out with no plan, just going into the city, and actually, like everything, things started to unfold and opportunities started to open. So yeah, I had a really good day. And funny enough, I'm feeling more knackered today. Just be interested to know how many steps I've done just round Hereford, but I've been from one place to the other, meeting interesting people, talking, seeing people, and even though it's been lovely, ironically it feels more knackering today. But I'm going to probably try and head off a bit earlier tomorrow because it's been hot. I'm sure it's been all over the country, but hot. So I'm going to try and run in the cooler weather early. And then my main objective tomorrow is get to Abergavenny and then try and work out where to camp there. But yeah, blown away with today. Really good day. And another nice thing is, I'm not sure whether I can get it shared on here, but article got published today in a magazine and a publisher that goes all out over social media and all different professionals called Happiful Magazine. And it was a really nice write-up. But I'll try and get it to share it on here. But if not, I'm sure I can get the link at the bottom somehow. But yeah, it was really humbling to read, and yeah, just a really nice write-up. So things are starting to pick up media-wise, and it's still, I know I said it earlier, but it's still crazy that I'm going out, especially around Hereford, and people are recognising me and knowing about my story before I've even met them. So that's a bit bizarre in a nice way. But yeah, I'm going to sign off now, get my head down. I've been eaten alive in the last couple of hours, randomly only on one leg. So I've just put these leggings on, running leggings, but I've got some cream and wipes for mozzie bites, but I've probably been bitten about, without exaggerating, just having a look, probably about 13, 14 times on one leg. But I think my legs are that dead now that they're not itchy and they're not really feeling it, apart from the red blotches everywhere. But anyway, thanks for continuing to watching. Thank you for your support and your donations and all your kind messages. And just remember to always keep safe. Remember to keep talking. Remember to keep supporting others. And like I say everywhere, it's okay not to be okay. And every step I'm doing is a step for you and a step towards recovery. Cheers.